Good morning, boys. Hope we're all well. You know, I was just thinking, there's only one way out. One way out of the trap. One way out of your hometown, wherever you want to escape from. Right? One way out of the 9 to 5. One way out of the education system. There's one way out from all of these things that the world tries to push you into. And let me tell you, the way out is not easy, but it's so rewarding. I'm not out yet, bro, but I'm working every single damn day to make sure that soon enough I am. Alright, literally yesterday, from the second I woke up, busy. And the day before that, the second I woke up, busy. The day before that, the second I woke up, busy. All the way until I fell asleep at night time. The day before yesterday, I worked so hard, I was asleep by 6 PM, bro. And I slept until 4 AM. Like, you have to understand, if you're not actually sleeping at night time, if you're not tired at night time, you're doing something wrong. So if you're working to the best of your ability, you will be tired. Same with NoFap as well, right? Like me, I've noticed the past few days, I don't even have the desire to fat, bro. Like, because I've just been busy non-stop, focused, deep work, like all of the time. Completely just zoned in, locked in, that I don't even have time to think about it. For the first point, and the second point, I've just got no energy left, bro. But yeah, that is how you're supposed to be working, to actually escape. That's how you fix your sleeping pattern. That's how you escape the porn trap, right? And nobody will tell you this though. They'll say, "Oh, just go to bed early. Oh, just stop watching porn, bro." But come on, bro. Like, it doesn't make any sense. You've tried that hundreds, if not thousands of times, and it's got you nowhere. You're still right here, right? There's like a 1% chance that it'll work for you, but for 99% of us, it's not gonna work. It hasn't worked for me. It hasn't worked for most people I know, or anyone I know, right? So the only way out of that is actually just working hard. And it's kind of a weird one though, because if you still do those things, it's going to be significantly harder to work harder, right? So it is hard at first, but once you get the ball rolling, bro, you're chilling. You're completely chilling. But that's not even the point of this video though, that's just a side point. I'm ill, by the way, bro. Like, severely. And yeah, the main point of this video is, I want you to picture your dream life and actually honestly think to yourself, if you carry on going the way that you're going right now, if you live every single day the same as you lived yesterday or today or the day before yesterday, are you going to get to your dream life? Like, answer that honestly. Don't lie to yourself, bro. I bet the answer is no. But for me, right now, the answer is yes. If I stay consistent, which I'm planning on doing, right? You really need to answer that question for yourself. Because if you asked me that question a month ago, a month and a half ago, 2 months, right? I'd probably say no. It's not going to get me the life I want. But the thing is, right, 2 months ago, I was working just not as hard. So it's kind of like you have to slowly improve it. But, for example, right, at the start of January, I've been on self-improvement for like 2-3 years. Do you know what? Probably even more, since I found NoFap when I was like 15. So let's say since I was about So I've been a self-improvement for about 4 years, right? But I only properly got into it like 2.5 years ago. And 2.5 years ago is where I actually started seeing success. Like, just slowly, I got the momentum. And then what I did was I completely crashed. Like 6 to 8 months, bro. Like, just completely crashed. I got complacent because girls were giving me eye contact, they were replying to my DMs, bro. They'd actually smile back at me for once. Guys gave me respect. You know, I was strong at the gym. And I got completely complacent, bro. I think I'm going on a tangent again. I don't care, I'm just gonna ramble, bro. Whatever this video turns out to be, just deal with it, you know? But I got completely complacent, bro. And that lasted around 8 months. Do you know what, if I'm actually being honest with myself and you, it probably lasted about a year. Not completely, like I wasn't going back to all my old habits, like I was still reading like once a week, sometimes less. I wouldn't really play video games. I'd still go to the gym, blah blah blah, but you know, it's all relative, right? So for you that might be a lot, but for me that was like basic stuff. That lasted a long time. Until all of that stuff caught up to me, bro. Girls stopped smiling at me, they stopped giving me eye contact, they stopped replying to my DMs, bro. Okay? I felt like men weren't giving me as much respect and they just saw me, right? Because I had like my belly hanging out, bro. I was kind of like weird, bro, because I had like no social skills. And you know, all this stuff just caught up to me. And then I had like a realization, like, whoa, I really fell off, bro. So what I actually decided to do, 2023, December, I wrote this down in my Notion, right? This is when I used to write things down on Notion. But I still do sometimes, like, things I have to remember, but I used to like journal on Notion, which I don't recommend. Do it on paper. But I wrote down like a little page and it said, it was called Restarting Self-Improvement. I might make a whole different video about this, to be honest, because I think it's quite important. I wrote this page called Restarting Self-Improvement, and I was just completely honest with myself. I said, bro, you fell off for the past year, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. You fell off completely. So what are we gonna do? We can't just jump right back into what you used to do, because we've tried that like 3-4 times throughout the past year, and we fell off like 1 day in or half a day in, literally. You know, I used to get up at 4 in the morning, go to the gym, get home and just do nothing and call it a productive day. Right. And that's what used to happen when I used to retry. But I was just dead honest with myself. I said, okay, from now on, we're gonna take it as if we're just beginning. We're literally just the beginning. So I said, every single morning when you wake up, doesn't matter what time, these are non-negotiable tasks for the day, right? And I said, read 1 page, okay, meditate for like 30 seconds, okay, do 1 push-up, right? And yeah, those are like the 3 things that really got the ball rolling for me, bro. Like, every single day I'd do those things, but I actually, I'm telling a lie, I wrote that in December, but I didn't start that until January. So literally 2 months ago, less than 2 months ago, I think. I'm actually not sure about the dates. It might have been late December. But yeah, the point is I wrote that page and just left it there for a few weeks. Oh, excuse me, bro. Because I was procrastinating even the easy tasks. But then I just said, right, whatever, I'm just gonna do it. So I opened my book, one page, except I actually ended up reading several. Just because like I already read one page rather than stopping. But you don't even have to do that. And I would meditate for, what did I say, 10 seconds, 30 seconds? But I'd actually go for like a few minutes. Okay? Sometimes I wouldn't. Sometimes I would. And I did one push-up, except I actually did like 20. And I went to the gym. And then, once I was back into those little habits, I started, you know, eating clean, weighing myself, tracking my weight, you know, properly dieting, waking up early. I just slowly started to add things. Like now, every single day, comfortably, I can wake up at 4 in the morning, do work and go to the gym. Read, journal, meditate comfortably and eat clean food. But yeah, not comfortably, but it's easy, kind of. Much easier than it was. But I'm telling you, even though I had like a year break on self-improvement, before that year, I would do this exact same thing. I'd wake up early and grind, blah blah blah, right? But the most that I ever lasted for was literally about 5 days. And that was before the year-long break. So even after I had a year off of self-improvement, I've come back 10 times better, because I actually dropped the ego and just started again, bro. I didn't lie to myself. So many people do. They sit down for meditation and say, oh, I can meditate for 20 minutes today, bro. Or I can go to the gym for 3 hours. I can wake up at 3 in the morning. I can read 20 pages. But they've never done those before, right? And if they have, they've done it like once or twice. And they're just completely lying to themselves. And they're gonna get burnt out easily. They don't know how to stay productive. They don't know how to do deep work. Right? They don't know how to do biohacking. All these concepts are completely new to them. So when they actually try, right, to do all these things, they got distraction after distraction after distraction. Their addictions are just, and cravings, they completely distract them, pulling them away, because they haven't even worked on developing these habits. They haven't slowly killed their addictions. They haven't learned biohacking, which is basically like, you are what you eat, essentially, right? Eating clean food for a clean mind, that kind of thing. And they don't know to not check their phones first thing in the morning. They don't know all these things. Oh, so I'm running so rapid, bro. But they don't know all these things. I'm gonna get squashed live on camera. So, like me, when I first was on self-improvement, the first year or something like that, right? I didn't know anything about dieting, really. I knew the basic stuff, like all the fitness guys know. Protein, muscles, you know, carbs, energy, fat, calories, you know. I knew all the basic stuff. But sorry, bro. I was gonna laugh, but then I got a cough. But yeah, like I would drink protein shakes after protein shakes, protein bars after protein bars, right? Like an absolute idiot, not knowing that you literally are what you eat. I would eat first thing in the morning. I would check my notifications first thing in the morning. I'd go to the gym first thing in the morning, whilst on my phone. Like, I just wasn't doing anything right. So it didn't last long. Okay? This video is so weird, bro. Like, I've gone off like 5 different topics. Okay? I'm just gonna put at the end of this, like, in brackets, rant. Because I'm ranting, bro. But the point is, right, you have to work hard, right? But don't lie to yourself. If you're new to self-improvement, really just like read 1 page a day. Seriously. What works for me is, right, what I used to do is I used to be sat there watching like Disney Plus with my hands in a bag of like cookies or something, right? And or playing video games in bed. And I'd have like a book to my side. And then I just thought like, oh, I've got to read 20 pages, I've got to read a whole chapter, right? So I just wouldn't do it. But then, I remember this one specific time. I went on Instagram and I was telling my friend about this problem. Like, I just can't do it, bro. And he said, just open one page, bro. I said, okay. So I said okay, but I didn't actually do it for like another hour. But what he said was just stuck in my head. So like an hour later, I did that. Like, because his thought was just stuck in my head. So I opened the book. I think it was a 4-hour work week, which I'm still reading now. So this wasn't even long ago. Right, like I said, this was like 2 months ago. So I opened the first page. I read it. Next page, read it. Bah, bah, bah. I read like 15 pages, 20 pages, when I only wanted to read one page. And it was actually super easy. Like, just read one page, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. If you read one page, that's great. If you read more, even better, okay? So don't lie to yourself on self-improvement, bro. You're gonna burn out. I remember what I used to do, bro. I used to burn out all the time. I'd wake up 4 in the morning. I'd sit down for hours and hours, working. And then I'd just be literally so tired, bro, because I didn't know diet, didn't know nutrition, I didn't know anything, bro, about how to keep energized throughout the day, that kind of thing, right? And I just simply wasn't used to it. So I'd go from like 3 months of all bad habits, waking up at 4 PM, right, straight to 3 AM wake ups, you know, 4 AM workouts, working 5 hours straight on some stupid business that was never gonna work, right? And then literally a day or two later I was just burned out because I just wasn't used to the workload. But the past 3 days, or 2 days, 3 days, right, they've been the most 3 productive days of my entire life, bro. Seriously, because I've slowly built up over time. And yes, I did have like a 2-week long fall off period. That was just like last week or something, or a week before. But you know what? I could recover much quicker because I didn't lie to myself. Okay? You need to get your baseline level higher, right? I really don't know what I'm going to title this video with. But it's just a big rant, really. You need to work harder. How you should work harder. You shouldn't lie to yourself, okay? Slowly build up. It's just like the gym. Progressive overload, bro. That's how you grow your muscles. To grow your discipline, you just start off with the easy tasks, okay? Open one page when you don't feel like it, right? Just open one page, or do a push-up just randomly throughout the day, right? Not when you feel motivated. What if you just set an alarm clock at 7 AM? The first thing you do is 10 push-ups, right? That's relatively easy, right? Or whenever you wake up, just do things that they're kind of easy, but you just don't want to do them. You know you should be able to do, but you just don't want to do them. Until you get to a point where it's like, wake up 4 AM, work 3 hours, go to the gym, record a video, get a cold shower, you know, come back, read, journal, meditate, read the Bible, socialize with people, blah, 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 and so much more, bro. I've got so much more in my habit tracker. Right, I got stretching in there now. I'm trying to just think what I got in there. I've got so much, bro. I can't even list it all off. I've got like 15 things. But I'm some crackheads, bro. But bro, you have to like not lie to yourself. That's how you actually do better, bro. Alright, boys. Alright. Come on. That's how you actually do better. you're scared of walking past crackheads, say hello to them. Now that's my, I just ticked off a habit tracker, by the way. I've got in my habit. Oh yeah, it stinks, bro. What's that, heroin? No, but I got in my habit tracker 1 new person per day. I get it off another YouTuber. I don't know what his name is. I really forgot his name, but he's a good YouTuber. You put in his habit tracker 1 new person per day. So just say hello to 1 random person, ask a random question, get the name of someone, that kind of thing. Like literally just 1 new person. This is the same thing. So my goal in like 3 months time, it'll probably be like 5 new people a day, right? Hopefully. If I actually do the work, it will be. But if I slack off like a little loser, it won't be. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. I really don't know what I'm going to title this. I don't know what this is even about. But yeah, man, just a little rant for you. Good morning, by the way, bro. See you later, boys.